Now we turn to a team taking things to new heights, literally launching into stomach-churning, possibly deadly stunts. Skysurfing into the belly of a thunderstorm, not just for thrills, but to capture the perfect shot. Here's ABC's Rob Marciano with our series, Pushing the Limits.
There is skydiving, and then there is what this man does. Jumping, surfing, flat out flying through the clouds.
I put the board on and it feels more like my sport bike.
And while Red Bull athletes are known for pushing the limits, this may be Sean McCormick's most dangerous mission yet.
It's an adventure we're chasing.
A flyer in the elite Red Bull Air Force, at 41 years old, Sean's now out to sky surf a thunderstorm.
Everybody likes to say you can't, right up until you do it.
Welcome to Florida, where the summer storms are legendary, with more people killed by lightning here than any other state. Last month, 2 vacationing teens were lucky to survive when lightning struck them on Clearwater Beach.
I tried to figure out if I was hurting or anything, and my whole body was pretty much numb.
Central Florida is one of the most lightning-prone zones in the world. For Sean McCormick, that's exactly the point.
So the big question is why?
In all my time training, what we're doing here is the one experience that I've had that wasn't really able to get chronicled properly.
But for extreme athletes like Sean, carefully coordinated Red Bull stunts like these are also about the bragging rights. Getting that perfect video, not easy, especially when lightning is involved.
Are you aware of just how dangerous it is, lightning-wise?
I am. I have experience doing these, so I've been in this environment before, and it worked out fine.
70% of all lightning doesn't even hit the ground. It's hitting the cloud. When you do this and there's flashes going off, what do you think is going to be going through your head?
I think a lot of focus on that moment because it's all pretty quick. I think you'd be amazed at how calculated this mission is.
At this hangar in Clewiston, Florida, an entire team has been assembled for this mission. Among them, 2 other skydiving pros, Red Bull Air Force Captain John DeVore and aerial photographer Craig O'Brien.
What happens if you bump into Sean when he's doing his thing?
It's gonna hurt quite a bit. I mean, Sean and I both have 20,000 jumps, and half of them are together. And not that things can't happen, but we're definitely in unison.
To make sure Sean finds the right kind of cloud to surf, they've brought in a thunderstorm specialist, Joe Thompson, meteorologist with UVMet.
Normally as a meteorologist, you're telling people where not to go, how to stay away from the storm, and this is the complete opposite.
Joe is glued to these images all day. High-resolution computer models and Doppler radar track the storms.
The one that was over us has pretty much dissipated.
And when one gets close, it's humanized to the sky.
They want to skydive through the storms. Insane, right?
I'm a meteorologist, not a psychologist.
Joe notices a promising cloud building not too far from the hangar.
That's the best one we've seen all day.
So the team takes off. But they didn't get the perfect shot this time. So they pack up their gear. We'll get you a good thunderstorm next run. And wait for the next one.
You're in phenomenal shape. You're still doing the stuff at your top game, but you're over 40 years old. Does having 3 kids now and a wife at home make you think twice about doing some of this stuff?
I have always had a very different approach. As a Hollywood stunt person, we've always tried to be more about risk management and trying to coordinate something that can be done, repeated, safely. And I think that's always been my motivation and my goal.
Do you think about family when you're doing a dive at any time?
No.
You're just focused.
Yes.
Sean says it was his first jump at 18 years old that got him hooked.
And I felt spiritual about it. It was really beautiful to me and could not have felt more present and where I needed to be.
Sean likes to spread that skydiving love.
We're gonna make a skydive at the end of this, and it's gonna be a Red Bull Air Force jump, not like some fuzzy business.
He repeatedly challenged me to get up there with him.
That's crazy.
That was such a smooth landing.
I tell you what, that's what ours is gonna be like. Just like that.
I finally succumbed to the peer pressure.
Is that my chariot?
This is it, brother.
Can't believe you're doing this.
My heart rate just went up a little bit. That last cinch.
I mean, how often do you get to tandem jump with one of the best skydivers on the planet?
All right, let's do this. You're gonna dig it, man.
It's a Category 3 hurricane wind in my face.
Stand up, stand up, stand up, stand up.
Woo! I just jumped out of an airplane
Yeah, you did.
with Sean McCormick. How sweet is that?
Not long after our feet are on solid ground, Joe spots another, more potent storm cloud. So we climb back in the plane.
Here we go.
This time, I'm just spectating.
Unreal to watch these guys work. Unbelievable. We're almost there. 14,000 foot. Mirrors are starting to pop. The air up here is about 15, 20 degrees colder. The storm's gotten higher. They want to get closer to it. We're going to 17,000 now.
To get near the top of the cloud, we're 4,000 feet higher than a normal jump.
Getting dizzy yet? Feels, yeah, a little lightheaded. Need some oxygen. Go, baby. Money shot.
And the thin air starts to take a toll.
Guys, you should probably be feeling a little hypoxic right now. If you're getting lightheaded, you might start slurring your speech pretty soon.
My producer Jackie starts to fade, barely able to hold on to the camera.
I got it. Just strap in. I got it.
You're getting lightheaded back here.
Jackie Jetsko back behind the lens. How you feeling? Huh? Lindsay's alive. Almost. Yeah, that we're really bumping. I mean, the angle of descent here is pretty intense, but good news is we got oxygen back in our systems, and she didn't pass out. Nightline shoot successful. Yes!
Back on the ground, we learned that that storm cloud wasn't actually ideal for filming. But then,
This cloud kind of moved in and started just lighting up the sky.
Sean and the team get what they've been waiting for. A true thunderstorm, a massive cumulus cloud, the perfect backdrop.
It's the opportunity to show a really amazing, beautiful place on this earth that anybody could daydream about and no one can get to go see.
Now that is storm chasing. For Nightline, I'm Rob Marciano in Clewiston, Florida.
Wow!